Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 5-Minute Gaming News, the show that asks you politely to ignore all that back there. It's for something that you'll see soon. Just pretend it's not there. Today in the news, it looks like Cyberpunk 2077's newest 2.0 update isn't gonna be the last one. While game director Gabe Amatangelo has said the studio isn't planning any more major updates, players can still look forward to patches like 2.01 that will update some of the bugs or issues found in Phantom Liberty. The 2.01 patch includes adjustments such as addressing the corrupted saves on the PlayStation by increasing the maximum save file size limit, and performance improvements for both PC and consoles, particularly in Dogtown, to V no longer dying in the heist by falling through the elevator when riding to the 42nd floor with low FPS. And that makes sense, and good on them for addressing this and trying to fix some of the bugs and stuff. You can never have a huge release, especially a big 2.0 major expansion with Phantom Liberty patch and this and that, without having a few bugs. It's gonna happen. There's no way you can test for everything. So like, all right, cool. I think you've all probably seen by now that Cyberpunk 2077's 2.0 update and Phantom Liberty had a great release and haven't had any crazy game-breaking bugs and any of the things even remotely close to what was going on in 2020. Although I am really intrigued by this V falling bug. I've never heard of that. I think it sounds hilarious. Even while reading it, I was like, oh boy, that sounds like a good goof. But yeah, I've been enjoying the game. I think a lot of people are coming back to Cyberpunk for the first time in a while and seeing exactly like what the game is and how actually it's pretty incredible. And so I'm never going to stop hyping this game up. It is very good. Give it a shot if you haven't, or better yet, watch my videos over on Cox Clips, or catch the streams. In other news, the Pokemon Company has issued an apology after Scalpers raided the Van Gogh Museum. That is a sentence I never thought I would say. Yes, you heard that right. Over the weekend, the Pokemon exhibition at the Van Gogh or Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam opened and featured a variety of Pokemon and ex-Van Gogh merch, including a free trading card of Van Gogh. I don't know which one you want me to say, kids, but I'm going to say them both, Pikachu. And no matter how you pronounce it, that's really cute. However, the fun was short-lived after a horde of scalpers descended on the museum, snatching up everything from prints to plushies. And of course, they didn't just stop there, because 24 hours later, the limited edition Van Gogh merchandise went on sale via the online Pokemon store. However, moments after the items went live for sale, the most popular items immediately sold out, with auction sites quickly filling up with listings at inflated prices soon after. Oh yeah, and that Pokemon trading card I mentioned earlier, the free Pikachu Pokemon trading card, well, it's already been listed on eBay more than 100 times with prices anywhere between $100 and $1,500. Following the scalping and sold out merch, the Pokemon Company issued an official apology. We apologize to all fans eagerly awaiting our Pokemon Center X Van Gogh Museum release today. We understand this is disappointing to many who were looking to our official email and social media channels for guidance on how and when to purchase. We are actively working on ways to provide more Pikachu with gray felt hat promo cards for fans shopping at Pokemon Center in the future. Details will be released at a later date. Of course, many found this statement disappointing, especially since it doesn't really tackle the major issue here, scalping. All this does is tell scalpers to keep doing what you're doing. We won't stop you, said one unhappy fan. And look, scalpers aren't anything new in the gaming industry or entertainment industry or sports or music, whatever. Scalpers have been around for a while. The problem is with technology now, it's just become easier and easier for them to grab up as much as possible. And because the demand for something like this card, which even being free is so high, there's going to be someone who pays for it. There just is. There are people out there who'll buy anything. And yeah, man, I think it's disgusting. It's the same thing as if I want to go see a concert or a show or something, and all the tickets are sold out, yet somehow they're all still available, except 4 times the price, and you have to buy from a guy named Jim. And you're like, what the hell just happened here? It is pretty gross. And the problem is that the companies at the top, they don't care. They sold out. They got all their money. Yeah, the Pokemon Company made money. You know what I mean? They made their money on all these products that they sold. It got a lot of attention. It sold out real quick. To them, that's a huge win. And so, yeah, they're like, okay, we got to damage control this whole situation, but we still made bank. And they're a business, and they're going to act like a business. And so I don't expect much change here. I hope we get, new cards or whatever, and everyone's happy. But overall, the scalping world we live in right now, It's gross. Not a fan of it. We've talked about this before. It sucks, but yeah. Nothing's changed since the last time we talked about it, and I don't think anything's going to change anytime soon. Anyway, enough of that. It's Monday, so it's time for new releases. Starting off this Tuesday, Disgaea 7 Vows of the Virtuous releases across PC and consoles. Prepare for an epic SRPG adventure that features a rich and in-depth story, a huge cast of characters, several new features like Hell Mode, improved auto battle, and more. And what's even better, you don't need to play the previous games to dive into this one. And it's easy points of entry like this that I really appreciate. Then on October 5th, it's time to get your assassin on with Assassin's Creed Mirage. This next installment of the beloved Ubisoft series blends the traditional and compact maps and missions of the original games with the combat and creativity of the newer titles in the series. Players will step into the shoes of Basim, who goes from street urchin to master assassin in 9th century Baghdad. As a fan of both the original Assassin's Creeds, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually liked running around as Eivor, I'm excited to try out Mirage, see what they throw our way, and kind of stack this one up compared to the others. Anyway, that is it for me. Thank you again to everyone over on patreon.com/Jesse Cox. It's because of you that we can do a show like this that doesn't have to have some sort of time thing about ads and whatnot. There's a reason a lot of videos on the internet are over 10 minutes. It's because they're trying to get maximum ad space. We don't have to do that. It's because of you. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News.